Hey, what's up guys? So it's me from the future, so I already know exactly what happened. I was editing my video and I gotta add some clarification here. So this is not clickbait, this actually did happen. I went ahead and installed two turbos, the two RDS turbos on the 24 valve Dodge Cummins. Had a little bit too much fun. Oh! And yeah, it's puking coolant now and it's not good at all. So stay tuned guys, make sure you watch till the very end. I would really appreciate that. Just watch the whole video, it all comes together. So yeah, that's some exciting news. You have an opportunity to win my 1979 12 valve swap Dodge Power Wagon. This thing's 4-wheel drive, it's absolutely mint. I left a link in the description, click on it, it'll tell you exactly how to get entered in to win this truck. The goal here is to raise money for the DAV. It's gonna help out disabled and wounded veterans. Not only that, you may have the opportunity to win this thing. So, without further ado, watch my nightmare. Thanks for watching, stay tuned. Hopefully you guys watched that video, but just to get you guys up to speed, we installed all this stuff just to mock it all up. We figured out what we needed for this kit, and here it is, it's all laid out. There was a few little things that I needed, like for example, when we were in Indiana, we decided to just rob a few parts. I owe this back to Mason, thanks again man for that. And of course, this top feed line right here, just a few little things, the spacer. I had to borrow a few things from his race truck in order to get this thing to fire up. Just a few minor miscommunication details, no big deal. Black Market Performance, huge shout out to those guys. They really stuck their necks out and helped me get everything that I absolutely needed to get this done today. So thank you guys so much for all your support. I will leave their link in the description with a coupon code, which is Truckmaster. Anything on their website you're gonna save money on, as well as the best turbos on the market, which is Truckmaster. And this is gonna be ordered from Ryan's Diesel Service. So huge shout out to those two companies. I really appreciate all your tremendous help. Now that you guys know the backstory on that one, I'm gonna go ahead and start powder coating these parts and getting all this stuff slammed in here, and hopefully we can get this thing fired up and it'll actually build boost. But sorry about my rant, let's go ahead and just get right into it. Stay tuned. All right, now before I do anything, this thing sat in the elements. Look at that. You got little like rust specks all over it. So they sent it to me raw because I wanted to do this on my own. I want to powder coat this stuff myself in my garage, which I've done before already. So this would be like my third time powder coating. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and just kind of blast that off with a little whiz wheel. Just get some of this stuff off, clean it up nice and clean. That way this doesn't show through. But this pipe right here, guys, is gonna be white. I'm gonna go white on this one right here. And then the turbos are gonna be red. The reason why I wanna go red is because it's gonna match the valve cover. The engine block, Miller Engines actually already painted that thing, it's blue. But there's no way that I'm gonna apologize for going red, white, and blue in an engine bay. I think it's gonna be cool. Alright, so really messy, but dude, this is gonna look great at the end. Now that I'm done here, I'm gonna go ahead and put this thing in the oven, let it sit there for a while. We'll go ahead and pull her out and see what she looks like. But I think this is gonna turn out really nice, guys. It's looking good. Check it out, we just pulled them off. We're gonna go ahead and powder coat these right now. And these are done. Look at that. It looks incredible. I'm gonna go ahead and pull these out. So now that I've made a complete mess, that's the struggle right there of doing any powder coating. I'm just an amateur, guys. I'm just gonna clean it up. It's really not a huge deal, but we're done. So here's the Black Market Performance crossover pipe. There's the intake, it looks beautiful. And check this out, woo! Ryan's Diesel Service turbos, baking in the oven. They're done. We're gonna go ahead and shut this off right now. Oh yeah, that looks beautiful. This is gonna look really good in the engine bay. So let's go ahead and keep plugging away. I think it looks pretty good. I think me and Earl need to start a powder coating business here in the garage, huh? What do you think? not to drag the video out, I want to get right to the point on this one. But as you guys can see, check this out, man. I'm so pumped. It's finally done. I do have to run the oil feed line. I still need to focus on this side of the truck. But for right now, I just want to get the hard stuff done, which would be the compound install. But I gotta say, guys, huge shout out to Ryan's Diesel Service for all the tremendous support. I'm not gonna say that this was easy and streamlined. This boot right here looks a little funny. This actually came from my LBZ, one of my spare parts that I had. But I do need to purchase something a little bit longer in order to accept that pipe right there. But overall, not too bad. But by myself, removal, install, took me about 3.5 hours. So I think we're good. I'm gonna go ahead and start it. You guys will see with me. First start up with the Dodge Cummins. Super pumped. Hopefully nothing leaks or blows up. Let's do this. It's a lot quieter. I know it's loud in here. I'm gonna open the door, but a lot quieter than it was. Wow. I'm happy about that, by the way. Whew. It's getting smoky in here. I gotta back this thing out of the garage. Man, I'm pumped. So far, no leaks, but I don't know. I just started it. Go ahead and let it sit outside and idle for about 20 minutes, and I'll go ahead and get back with you guys. Checked it, no leaks that I know of yet.
You did the powder yourself?
Yeah, it's you know, it's Earl's job. It's not the best.
Earl's
man.
powder,
but
LLC. It looks good, dude.
I think it does, man. So I thought, you know, I wanted to add some blue to the piping, but the fact that the truck is blue, you know, I'm gonna start working on this side right here.
Yeah, I like that. I like how you broke it up a little bit. I like that a lot.
So welcome to the very next day. We have the truck idling right now. It's cold, of course. This will be my very first official time driving this by myself. So let's go and hit the road and see what happens. All right, so first thoughts on the drive. Very loud in the cab. And I think I know why. I'm going to show that to you guys when I get back to the house. You probably can't even hear what I'm saying. But throttle response, very touchy, which might be a good thing. Yes! That's what I'm talking about, man. I left a little bit of a cloud back there. That'd be my very first time ever getting on it. Dude, this thing pulls like a freight train. I knew it would. It sounds really good too. Other than it being loud in the cab, and again, let me pop the hood and show you guys why. I think you guys may have an idea though. But I can fix that, that's not a problem. But overall, she's building boost, man. I'm so pumped about this. This is awesome. I really do need to dial the P pump in though, because something is a little off. It's not the timing, just something's off. I don't know what it is. I can't really put my finger on it right now. Something happened. Truck's flowing with smoke. I think I blew a boot. I hope I blew a boot. Whew. was a little nervous there for a second. Anytime a boot blows off the intercooler, it sounds like an absolute grenade went off in the truck. If you've ever experienced that, let me know in the comments below. I know I'm not the only one. It does frighten you. It does, but okay, so it's just a boot, wasn't a big deal. I was able to drive it home. I'm here now. I'm gonna go ahead and fix it, and then I'm gonna go ahead and get it in my backyard or something like that. I want to attempt to at least try to break the rear tires loose. I think I should be able to, because dude, this thing pulls so hard. After my road test, I'm really excited, man. These Chargers sound beautiful. I mean, the surge noise, the just sheer power once the converter locks, this whole setup right here. I mean, you got to think about it. The engine block alone, the bottom end that I just had refreshed from Miller Engines, I'm talking a race cam, line honed ARP main studs, the works, guys, Molly pistons. And it's funny because I'm not even taking this truck very seriously, but the fact that it's mine, I'll probably never get rid of it. I figured, you know what? You only live once. I have a Cummins, might as well do something fun with it. But here's our carnage right there. Let's go ahead and see what kind of power I can throw at her. Too bad I don't have a boost gauge, because I have a feeling this thing's probably pushing 60 to 80 PSI. Could be wrong, I don't know, but it really feels that way. This truck will put you in your seat, man. Sorry guys, I know I'm a little giddy, but I'm not used to this kind of stuff. I've never owned a truck with 2 turbos before. Now, of course, I'm not gonna do it to this old gal right here, but you know, this is our giveaway truck. Now, I do want you guys to look forward to the wheel and tire setup. I've already ordered them. They are beautiful. I think you're gonna love this video, so stay tuned for that, man. We're gonna put the new wheels on it. The truck's gonna look completely different. I can't wait. When they finally get here, I'm gonna make that video as soon as possible. I put extra clamp load on that clamp right there, so this shouldn't go anywhere. It's leaking, and it's a Cummins, so it's gonna leak, right? That is, I believe, power steering fluid. I could be wrong, but just kind of looking at it, tracing it back, I know I'm having issues with the power steering. It's really binding up on me. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It almost seems like there's air in the lines. What I'm noticing is the oil is actually spitting out of the bottom of this cap. So it's almost like once it builds pressure, it pushes some of that fluid out of that reservoir and it starts leaking on the ground. So I need to address that. I will definitely fix that, not a problem. I'll probably go ahead and just replace the reservoir and bleed the system and then replace it with new fresh fluid. The biggest issue that I'm having is the V-band clamp. This is just a mock-up, but as you can tell, it's black, all right? And that's probably why I'm getting the black smoke in the cab. So really shouldn't be driving this thing a whole lot. I just want to test drive it for right now. But I did order a brand new V-band clamp for an HX40 exhaust housing. It should be coming in the mail pretty soon. So once we get that done, I shouldn't have a problem. And shouldn't, we'll see. Notice this pipe is just off, just a hair on this exhaust housing as well. So I may end up having to remove everything or loosen everything and then reposition. So I'm definitely gonna be doing that off camera, but that's basically it. I mean, that's the biggest issues that I've had. And of course I just blew a boot, but I think it was just loose. I'm sure it's fine now. I'm 100% sure that's why it's so loud in that cab too, because that exhaust is just leaking right out of the back of that, right up against the firewall. So I'd imagine that that's what a lot of that noise is coming from. But let's be honest, it's a P pump swap, 24 valve, so she's gonna be loud. Oh no. Yeah. So that burnout, it looks like I just lifted the head. Can't believe I lifted the head on that, man. That's crazy. With it being head studded and stuff. That sucks. Oh no, this sucks. See, this is why I'm doing this test, guys, because when I put all the stuff together, I want to make sure that it can hold what I'm throwing at it. This is definitely not what I was expecting, but in a small way, I'm kind of glad this happened so I can correct whatever issues that we're going to have with this. But as you can see, honestly, guys, it could be something as simple as me retorquing the head studs themselves. That could be very well it, or it could be the gasket itself. The good thing about being a Cummins is it's really not a huge deal. I could just pull the head off and then redo it. So not really too worried about that. If I'm going to take this thing down the track or beat on it or throw nitrous at it, and this happens to me while I'm out there, and of course trying to do this, you know, not home, so I have the garage and everything. Oh man, this sucks. Okay.
Put something under there because it's leaking.
I will.
What happened? What'd you do?
Blue head gasket.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah.
I thought you had everything like built in.
Right there, see?
I thought you had.
Look. It's leaking from the head.
Oh my gosh, how'd you do that?
I did a crazy, nasty, wicked burnout and lifted the head.
I thought you had this thing like bulletproof.
Yeah, well, I guess I didn't.
That's great. Fun doing that job.
You want to help?
No, you did it, not me. This is what happens when Earl gets involved.
Okay, guys, here's the other issue. Truck's not starting, so I'm thinking maybe it's because of that issue right there, or I'm just simply out of diesel fuel again. I only put 5 gallons in here when I was at Dylan's, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill it up right now. Dodge for sale. Okay, so the truck's not gonna start. I thought maybe it was just low on diesel fuel as well. You know, knowing my luck, but no, it's not. I topped it off, it's good to go. No issues there. But unfortunately, I think the head gasket's done for. Brand new too. Yeah, I'm pretty bummed out that this happened, but at the same time, I kind of did it to myself. Obviously, I was just doing a crazy burnout in my front yard. Of course, it's good that this happened in my driveway versus somewhere else, you know? So I'm definitely gonna have to tear into that one. But hey, I had a lot of fun. But that's just what happens, I guess, when you're building trucks. But in my opinion, the truck's sort of a toy. So for that to happen, I guess it is what it is, right? You know, I guess we'll work through it. More YouTube content. Yeah, but deep down inside, I'm kind of angry about what's going on. Good thing, though, is I'm not dead in the water. I have some Duramaxes that I need to pull in the shop and start working on them. But hey, guys, that's it for this video. Make sure that if you have not entered in to win, $25 can win you this truck. So I'll leave that link in the description as well. We are going to be putting the awesome wheels on it. I will not be abusing this truck because it is a giveaway truck. It's going to belong to somebody. Overall goal on this 79 Dodge 12-valve Power Wagon is to give back to a great organization, which is the DAV. It's going to help out wounded and disabled veterans. That's it for this video. I'm not going to beat myself up. I'm not going to lose any sleep. We're going to get through this. It'll be all right. I promise. We'll see you on the next one. Stay tuned.